This is Breaking News, a recap, with Wesley Newfarmer and Jessica Pratt. Hello and welcome to the show where we break all the news you've already heard about. I'm Wesley Newfarmer, and I'm joined from Australia by...
I'm sorry, Wesley, I'm going to have to cut you off there. Usually you would do a whole thing where you insult me and I get offended and then we move on, but today we just don't have the time for it and I simply don't have the patience.
Fair enough, on with the news. In the wake of the horrendous attack on the Muslim community in New Zealand, many people around the world have been shocked by the extraordinarily insensitive, racist tweets and statements by Fraser Anning from Australia. For more, we cross back to Jessica Pratt in our Melbourne studio. Jessica, can you explain who exactly Fraser Anning is?
Well, Wesley, besides being the country's biggest dickhead, he is also an Australian independent senator. This is despite having only received 19 votes in the last federal election.
Wait, I'm sorry, did I hear that right? Did I hear that right? Oh, only 19 votes?
Yes, Wesley. You see, Senator Anning was a member of the notoriously racist One Nation Party. The One Nation Party received 9% of the Queensland vote in the 2016 election, meaning they could nominate 2 members to join the Senate. They chose the popular Pauline Hanson, who got about 20,000 votes, and some other guy who got 77 votes, Malcolm Roberts.
Okay, so how does Anning fit into this picture?
Because it turns out Malcolm Roberts is so dumb, he didn't know he was actually a British citizen, resulting in the High Court ruling that he could no longer be an Australian senator.
Right, so Fraser Anning got called up for the party, but Jessica, I thought you said at the start that he was an independent senator, and now you're saying he was with One Nation. I don't understand.
Well, up until the point he was sworn in, he was with One Nation. But then he resigned from the party, meaning One Nation was down a senator.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
Usually it wouldn't be. But the move meant that Anning now got to go rogue and not have to toe the line of any political party.
I see. And so from then on, he's been an independent senator.
Oh no, Wesley, it gets worse. Senator Anning then struck up a bromance with fellow crackpot Bob Katter and joined Katter's Australia Party. He was a member of this party on the day he made his appalling maiden speech in Parliament, where he quoted Hitler. This was covered exclusively by Breaking News.
Australian politician Fraser Anning, a senator for the Australia Party, used his maiden speech in Parliament to quote none other than the Nazis.
So why isn't he still part of the Australia Party?
Well, you know the old saying, it takes one to know one. Well, in October last year, Bob Katter saw that Anning was way more batshit crazy than he thought and was asked to leave the party.
And now he's an independent senator.
Correct. An independent senator who receives a $200,000 taxpayer-funded salary and who also has access to official government stationery in order to publish what can only be described as gutter trash hate speech.
Jessica, how are the Australian people reacting to his latest insensitive claims?
As of the time we are filming, Wesley, the largest online petition in Australian history has taken place, calling for Anning's resignation from the Senate. With over 800,000 signatures, the petition was followed up by a young 17-year-old boy dubbed Egg Boy, who smashed an egg on Anning's head during a press conference. Luckily, Anning had his thugs with him, notably Neil Erickson, a far-right activist, convicted felon and self-proclaimed neo-Nazi. Erickson is the guy you can see putting the 17-year-old boy in a pretty severe headlock.
Brutal. Jess, it seems things might be a little out of control down there at the moment.
To be honest, Wesley, the only person who is probably happy to see Fraser Anning headlining the news at the moment would be Cardinal George Pell. He's just commenced his 6-year sentence behind bars for child sex abuse.
On behalf of everyone here at Breaking News, we wish Cardinal Pell a long and unpleasant stay. You stay safe there, Jessica, and if you need to visit the U.S. Bureau to get a break from all of that, our doors are always open. They might be heavily guarded by security officers due to the constant threats we receive from Trump supporters, but if you ring and make an appointment and show 3 pieces of ID that are pre-approved, their doors are open.
Thanks, Wesley. I'll keep that in mind, but to be honest, I'll probably just go and hang out with Egg Boy.
Well, that's all the time we have and all the news there is. If you liked our show, please share amongst your friends. If you didn't, maybe this will help. On a serious note, our thoughts go out to the people of New Zealand, especially the Muslim community. To all our Muslim friends around the world, we stand with you. We'll be back in a few weeks to cover the news of the day.